Welcome to another episode of Business Matters. In today's episode, I'll be discussing something that has to do with you as an entrepreneur and your future. Otherwise titled as My Business and My Future. As globalization, digitalization, unabating pandemic is ravaging the world, what should an entrepreneur do in the face of these future uncertainties? Well, this is not the first time the world is facing or witnessing such magnitude of change or disruption. But one thing is certain, many people will drop level, few people will gain new level, depending on how prepared. There will be a new definition of opportunities and risk in the jungle. I call it jungle now. The right strategic bet can return very high payoffs, and that very fast. Why the wrong strategy? If you embrace the wrong strategy, will be a huge failure. I repeat it. Wrong strategy will be a huge failure. Having this at the back of your mind will give you the privilege to plan strategically. Think your business as a bridge that has rollers. In engineering, they taught us that bridges, well-made bridges are always on rollers. The idea is for it to withstand the uncertainties from linear expansion caused by weather changes. When the climate gets too hot, it expands without breaking. When it gets cold, it will contract without what? Cracking. So shall your business be. You design it in a way that whatever uncertainty, it could go, it could come back without what? Without cracking. Some people had imagined working from home before COVID-19. COVID-19 pandemic made it very possible. What happened? These are people who could look into the future and will know what the future requires. And now, they had imagined it. Let me put it to you. Have you ever imagined what the world would have looked like, or what socialization would have been like if, during the lockdown, if there were no Zoom, Google Meet, Blue Jean, and all those video telephony that we have available? If it had not been invented, somebody thought of it. He thought of into the future. He looked into the future. So you need to look into the future. The world is changing, and that very fast, under unimaginable uncertainties. I ask you a question. Is the vision of your business ideal or in line with the movement or with the pace of change? You must ask yourself this question. Where do you see your business in 10 years' time? That's 2030. It's 2020 now. In 2018, a young man approached me crying with a lot of tears about how his business has gone, has kissed the canvas. And I wanted to know, what is your business? He said, my business is dying. My business is dying. He sells VCD. Nollywood VCD. And when he was telling me his story, that something happened to his business, he felt some people were attacking him spiritually. Not knowing that the likes of box office, Netflix have disrupted the normal in that industry. Apparently, he had never projected what the future will hold in his business. So he lost out. I play in the oil and gas industry, the downstream oil and gas. I have a business. I also play in the telecommunication where we sell the digital devices like mobile phones, laptops, pads, and the rest. I don't need somebody to tell me where I should pay more attention. With the intention to save the ozone layer, with the intention to battle the climate change, I want to say that the world is cutting down on carbon emission. The invention of electric cars are rising every day. One can easily predict when oil will become worthless. Believe it or not, this is the case. Should you invest more in a gas station, build gas stations, or should you rather build a charging park where people come to charge their electric cars? I leave you to think about it. The Generation X, the Generation Y, the Generation Z today prefer handheld devices, especially the Generation Y and Z. They prefer the handheld devices. My kids, that's all they want, despite the big television in our home. They want the small screen where they see all the short videos. Now, so where do you target your ads? When you are targeting, where do you target your ad? Do you target your ad on television or social media? That's another question for you. Think about your future. For those in the entertainment industry, short content get more viewership because it is jet age. Whether you like it or not, the attention span is dropping drastically every day. So nobody is ready for that. Your 2-3 hours movie, people want it very, very short. Now, you need to adopt styles that will help you position for the future. You need to adopt styles that will help you position for the future. How do you do that? In this disruption, in this confusion and chaos, what do? You need to adapt. Adapt, like I said, you should build those strategies around constant experimentation in products. Make sure you build constant experimentation in the product you are selling, the services, the business system. Continue to experiment. I ask you again, what is the future in that your business? Your business plan or service? Do you need to adopt or adapt to the uncertainty? You need that. You need that. That's a very, very important advice I'm giving you today. In my business, I do more on social media space. And that's where I spend more of the marketing budget. In fact, during the lockdown, while everybody were home, I decided to take a 3-month course on digital marketing, online course on digital marketing with Shaw Academy. And today, I don't regret it. It was a time well invested. You need to invest your money where you get value. So, I know where the value comes. Foresight is very important in taking full advantage of the strategic opportunities offered by high uncertainties. Each time there is high uncertainty, it offers entrepreneurs opportunity. Entrepreneurs must reinvest their strategic, planning process to accommodate tools like scenario planning. Oh, this is the scenario now, what do I do? Or if this will be the scenario, what do I do? That's what I call scenario planning. If everything goes this way, what do I do? You need to invest so much in scenario planning as an entrepreneur. In my organization, we adopt more investment in the e-commerce site. Brick and mortar is good, but with the thing that is happening today, stay at home, don't come out, we sold more of our product phones, to homes. We deliver to homes rather than brick and mortar. So the strategy is here. I'm not going to invest more on brick and mortar. I would rather invest that money in the digital marketing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing because I believe that as a coach, I need to open it up, tell you, I'm not competing with you. Come in. This space is like an ocean. You can swim from this part, you can swim from the other part. So you need to do something very urgently now about your business. Yeah, it is the same foresight that made a lady who is a nurse in the US, a lady I know, to convert to cybersecurity expert. She was a nurse, making some money. But when she found out that technology is here, it's a digital world, there's a lot of cyber crime. So what do? I need to provide cybersecurity. And today, she's getting extra digit in her yearly pay for taking that initiative. Crime is rising in Africa. with attendant digitalization, but few cyber security companies around. What are you thinking? Maybe you are not thinking what I'm thinking. Somebody needs to provide them that security. When you meet the needs of human race, you get paid for it. Always get for it, pay for it. The need you meet is what you gain from. Humans want shelter. So, your business, what kind of business are you doing? Humans want food. A lot of business opportunities in the agri sector. What are you doing? What business are you doing? Humans want security, both cyber security, physical security. What are you doing? Humans want socialization. The social platforms are not enough yet. We have over 7 billion people all over the world. And apparently Facebook has about 2 billion. And those 2 billion also engage in other social media platforms. So what are you doing? Humans want communication. And that's the reason I said to you, I know where to invest more money in my business that has to do with communication and the one that has to do with oil and gas. Humans want learning. Every day, children are born. They need to go to school. Are you building schools? Humans want movement. Humans want movement. What aspect of your business will help humans to continue to move? Humans want entertainment. So, what are you building? What are you doing in the area of entertainment? Music and the rest of them. It's something that will continue to trend. So, what is your business? Humans love fashion. Are you in fashion business? Are you innovative? If you're not innovative, you lose out. If you're innovative, you remain in business, because as far as I'm concerned, humans want to continue to wear clothing. So, think about your business. Humans want food, like I said. The food point where people are eating, people still need food. So, what do? You need to actively restructure your business and so many other things. You need to look at your business and think of the niche. When you think of the niche, you move it and then you make a lot of money. I want to say something that happened. I had this story about Nokia. I've been to a lot of international conferences between 2004 and 2003, where we sat with Nokia officials. They were big. A mobile phone business of those years, they were in control of about 60% of the world market. You know, the likes of Motorola, LG, Ericsson, Siemens, HTC, Sony, BlackBerry were, Samsung were enjoying the remaining part, about 40%. But I can tell you today that all these names I mentioned, only Samsung is still standing. Only Samsung is still standing. What happened to all of them? They lost the grip of the market to more strategic Apple, to more strategic Samsung, Huawei, Techno. And the market is evolving, and is evolving very fast. In his statement, Nokia CEO, Stephen Elop, said, "We did nothing wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. But somehow we lost." This happened during a press conference to announce Microsoft takeover of Nokia. The world changed too fast for them, and their strategy was not good enough. So they lost a big opportunity to people that were stronger strategically. Do not relax on that your small advantage. That your small advantage today, tomorrow somebody might take it out, because tomorrow is very uncertain. African economic future is a true ambiguity. You must rise to this challenge and position for greater future. You must rise and position for greater future. African business person must benchmark with those in the West. Gone are the days where you think that, because due to impact of globalization, things move so fast and they come back to us in Africa. So what do? You must benchmark with companies abroad. Don't wait for them to discover it, then you bring it to Africa 5 years after. That may not work. So you had better re-strategize. If you can't, if you can't see your business future from here, it then means that you are good as not being in business. So that your goods and services that you're providing, make sure there are something for the future. I am waiting for African entrepreneurs to take up this initiative and take the lead. Be the shapers, not just the followers all the time. You can do it. You can come together. You have the brain. You can do it. Thanks for watching this episode. Subscribe for more episodes because we are coming with something that will help you. Remember, I started with entrepreneur, business psychology. That's what I've been teaching you all this while. I will get down to discuss something that is very important, and from there we begin now to bring in technical advisors. I promise you that there will be technical advisors who are very good in every aspect of your business that will come in and talk to you. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.